everybody, I'm Coach Doug O. I am going to do a cooking demonstration for you today. That cooking demonstration is going to be healthy egg muffin cups. Okay, for today, I'm going to show you the yummy. All right, I love this recipe because you get some good protein with the eggs. You also have something that's quick and easy to grab and go. It's very easy to reheat in the microwave after you're done. So it is going to be quick and easy and healthy, and I love it because we can also add some hot sauce. Woohoo! Anytime you can add some hot sauce, I like it. Okay? Now, with that being said, prep time is going to be about 10 minutes. Cook time is going to be roughly about 15 minutes, and then the total time about 25. Once again, this is going to serve 12 muffins. And in regards to those muffins, let's go to that nutritional information right now real quick. So each muffin, one muffin, is 50 calories, which is pretty darn light. Carbohydrates, 3 grams, low carb. Protein, 4 grams. 2 grams of fat. Sodium, 47 milligrams. We have 1 gram of fiber, 1 gram of sugar. So it's a little bit of everything, not a lot of anything that's negative. Okay? So, I like this, ladies and gentlemen, because it's really not that hard. And with our ingredients today, I'm going to go over those in a second. Just a reminder, though, too, if you don't like something, you can always replace it or substitute with something else. Okay? So, you got this, everybody. You got this. Healthy egg muffins. Now let's go over our ingredients and then also, too, what we need for equipment for today. For equipment, you are going to need a muffin tin, a 12-slot nonstick. You could also use some cups. I'm actually going to just make it easier, some cooking spray to make it for sure nonstick. Okay, so we have our muffin tin, we have our cooking spray, we have a little bit of a frying pan. We're going to have to saute some vegetables. Okay, we also are going to need some measuring cups right there. I just have a 1-cup one. Feel free if you want to have a couple extra ones there. To me, I can just add it up times 2, right? We're also going to need a whisk. We're also going to need a nice sharp knife. We're going to have a little bit of wooden spoon here to move all of our good veggies around. I do have a couple bowls here as well. Sometimes we like to set things off to the side in our demonstrations. We do need 8 eggs. Okay. Now, if you want to do the egg whites, I'm not going to do that today, but what you want the egg whites, what you could do is you basically open up the egg and you go back and forth with it, and that's how you make your egg whites. Okay? Or you can do the quick and easy and just go to the store and buy it that way as well. Okay? I have 1 red pepper. I have 1 green pepper. I have 2 garlic cloves. Okay, we're going to mince that. We're going to have 1 cup of mushrooms, 2 cups of baby spinach. We're going to chop that up. A little bit of salt, a little bit of olive oil. Once again, hot sauce for taste, totally optional. Not everybody likes it hot. So, ingredients: olive oil, red pepper, green pepper, onion, spinach, mushrooms, garlic cloves minced. If you already have the store-bought, already had time, that's fine too. Salt to taste, 4 whole eggs, 4 egg whites. I'm just doing 8 eggs, make it easier, and that hot sauce. Okay? All right, so we have all our stuff. Okay? First thing we're going to do is we are going to preheat that oven to 350 degrees. Okay? I already did that because I'm 1 step ahead of the game. Well, not always. But today I am. Okay? So preheat that oven to 350. We are going to grease the 12-slot muffin pan with that cooking spray, and we're going to set that aside. Okay? So we got our cooking spray. Don't get any on you. Okay? You don't have to overdo it, but you don't have to want to underdo it too. Okay? Let's set that off to the side. All right. Then we are going to heat a large non-stick skillet over medium heat. We do that over medium heat. Okay. Once hot, we are going to add in a little bit of oil, the red pepper, green pepper, and onion. Okay. So let's go. Turn on our heat here. Okay. In the large non-stick pan, medium heat. So let's go do that. As that is heating up, okay, let's cut our red pepper, our green pepper, and our onion right now, okay? So once again, we're going to cut up right now the green pepper, which you need 1 cup. We need 1 cup of the red pepper, and then we also need 1 cup yellow onions. So as that's heating up, let's give this a cut here. Okay. Got our garbage nearby. Got our cup ready to go here. So all I'm going to do is just kind of open it up here and just kind of make them nice and small little pieces here of our peppers. We are going to be eventually sauteing that. Okay. All right, looking good, looking good. So what I want you to do, keep cutting that up. Make sure we get our 1 full cup. Once we got it in our cup, we are going to put it into one of our bowls. We're just going to put all of it together, okay? So I'm going to do a little bit more here. And once again, pretty much 1 full pepper should be 1 full cup, okay? Okay, now we got the 1 full cup. We're going to put that in our bowl. All right, make sure they're nice small pieces because we're going to evenly distribute that into our egg muffin tins. We're going to come back over here. We're going to put on our non-stick pan. Get that warmed up. Now let's move on to our red pepper here next. Okay. However you want to cut it is totally fine with me. Just make sure you get it nice and small, nice small pieces, because the egg muffins are really not going to be that overly big. Okay? Now, let's just say you don't like peppers, but you want to add a little color. Why don't you add some tomatoes? You can cut up little tomatoes, put that in there. You can wait to the end to put your tomatoes in there if you want to, unless you want to saute them up as well. Either way is totally fine with me. All right, let's see if we got our full cup here of our peppers. Oh yes, we're going to have just the right amount here. Okay, once again, I'm going to dump that right in here as well. And then the last thing we need is 1 cup of that onion. All right. Hopefully it won't make me cry. All right, let's get that onion cut up here. All right. Take the outer edge off. Okay, just make it a little bit easier here. Okay. All right, so let's get that onion cut for 1 full cup. Hope everybody has been doing well. Hope everybody's being healthy and safe. 2022. Let's take control of ourselves, shall we? All right. So, as as we are getting the onion cut up, once again, you want to make that nice and small. Dice it, mince it. Nice small pieces. Once again, if you don't like onions, don't put them in. It's pretty simple as that, right? All right, so making that nice and small. So far, so good. This onion is not making me cry. All right. Once again, I said so far, so good. All right, so 1 full cup here. Okay. One more time, let's just make it nice and small pieces here. Now, if you have a bigger family or you're just doing this for yourself and you don't want to have a full serving of 12, then just make sure you just do half of it. Okay. Okay. Let's load up our onions. Once again, sometimes if you just got to put it in there, nice and easy. All right, 1 full cup added. All right, looking good, everybody, looking good. Okay, so we have our green peppers, red peppers, and onions all cut up, 1 cup each. Let's go to our heated saucepan now. Let's put a little olive oil in there. Should be nice and heated now. Just a little bit in there for flavor. Sorry if you can't see me, I'm a little far away, but it is what it is, right? So let's go over there, put that in there. All right, now we got it sizzling, okay? So what we're doing, we're going to saute all that good stuff for 5 to 7 minutes. So I'm going to get my timer going. All right, I'm going to do it for 5 minutes and 30 seconds and just double check it, okay? So what we're going to do then next is add in spinach and mushrooms and then cook for an additional 2 minutes after that is done. So once the timer goes, okay, make sure you have your spinach ready to go, 2 cups, okay? I'm going to chop that up. I'm also going to chop up my mushrooms, so let's quick do that. Make sure that you wash your vegetables. I did that with the other stuff, okay? And I'm going to quick rinse this off, and same thing with my mushrooms. All right, I'm back from rinsing that out. So we have 2 cups, and we want to make sure that we get that nice and chopped up, nice into small little pieces here. Now, if you don't like spinach, if you don't like your greens, you don't have to put it in there. You already have green stuff from the peppers. However, the healthier you make it, the healthier you're going to be too. Okay? Now, once again, we got that timer going. We just want to make sure we keep an eye on it. We want to make sure we move it around once in a while. Get those veggies nice and soft. All right, looking good, looking good. So once again, we want to make sure that we got everything cut up. Putting that into our little cup here. So we got 1 cup. Now I need a little bit more. I need enough for 2. So once again, that should be about a nice little small handful. Everybody's hands are different, obviously. Different sizes. But that is, using your hands is a good rule of thumb. For me, the palm of my hand, okay, is a little bit more than a serving size for myself, okay? So if you're always wondering, like, oh, how much should I have? I don't want to overeat. Go by the size of your palm. If you got bigger hands, guess what? You probably should be able to eat a little bit more, right? All right. Well, it's good in theory at least, right? All right. So let's get that chopped up. All right. Let's add that into our other bowl. Okay. And now for those mushrooms. Once again, we're going to add this as well into our saute pan after that 5 to 7 minutes. Okay? Depends on the heat. So your mushrooms, okay? 1 cup. So you're just going to make that nice and small. kept that up. If you don't like using the stems, don't use the stems. I'm a good eater, so I really don't miss too much in regards to whether it's stems or whatnot. Okay. All right, let's see where we are at in regards to our serving here. We got a full cup of mushrooms. I'm going to say it might be pretty close. All right. Hey, FYI, I missed you guys. Okay? So hopefully you enjoy this. Perfect. 1 cup right there of our mushrooms. Let's add that. I missed you guys. So with that being said, make sure you say hi to me. Make sure you reach out if you have any questions. If you have any suggestions on what you want me to make next, I would love to do that for you. Okay? All right, let's go check and give a little stir to our sauteed veggies over here. Starting to look pretty good. Make sure we keep moving it around so we don't burn them, okay? What we're going to do next, okay, though, in about another minute here, we're going to add our spinach and we're going to add our mushrooms to the heat over here, okay? All right, well, then we'll do it for 2 additional minutes, okay? As we're waiting for that timer to go off, let's get your minced garlic out next, okay? So I have a couple here. Get that ready, because that's what we're going to add after that spinach and mushroom, okay? Okay. Get that open up there. Get all that off of there, all that coating off of there. Okay. All right, mince that up really good. Really small pieces in this one. Really small pieces. Good, looking good. For the minced garlic, though, we are not going to add that until the last 30 seconds of the 2 minutes for that spinach and mushrooms, okay? That doesn't need a lot to cook, time-wise. Okay, make sure we got that nice and small. Very nice, very nice. Okay. I'm just going to put that into my measuring cup just so that I keep that out of the way, and I can add a little bit more. Once again, if you want to use 1 or 2, I'm going to use 2 cloves. Check our timer here. All right, timer is done. So let's add in our spinach and our mushrooms. Okay, we're going to keep giving that a spin. I don't know if you can see that or not. Basically, we've got a lot of colors of the rainbow in here, which is good, which means it's going to be nice and healthy. So, let's go put that back on the stove here. Once again, 2 minutes, and then we'll add that clove, 30 seconds to go. Once again, we're just on low heat right now. Okay, let's finish off our garlic clove. After that, okay, we are going to crack the eggs. Once again, if you want to do the whites, you're basically going to crack them in half, okay, get the white out, or you can just use your regular 8 eggs, okay? And what we're going to do with that is we are just going to crack the eggs, put that into a large bowl over there, and we're going to whisk that up really good, okay? So I got about 30 more seconds here to get a little bit more garlic clove in there before I got to put it in. Oh, keep her going. You can do it, coach. All right. Add that in there. Okay. I am making a mess, and I will have to clean that up later. Okay. All right, let's put in our garlic clove now. Let's mix that up. I love all the flavors and the smells that are coming off of here. All right, once again, we're just mixing that all together for about 30 seconds. I do apologize. I wish you were a little bit closer to me. But with COVID, I got to be this far away. I'm sorry. 6 feet. 6 feet, everybody, okay? All right. Okay. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take that off the heat right now. Okay? Is everybody doing okay? I think you're doing awesome. All right. I'm glad everybody's doing okay. All right. So, next up. Okay? We are going to, actually, before we do crack the eggs, we're going to season that with a little bit of salt and then remove it from the heat too. So I got it removed from the heat. Let's just add a little bit of salt. Once again, don't overdo it. A little salt for taste though. Okay? And that's good. Once again, just a little bit. Okay. Once again, remove the veggies from the heat. Now, we're going to crack the eggs. We got basically, we're going to whisk them together here. All right. Got our bowl. There are 8 eggs. You guys excited? I'm liking this so far. It's going to turn out really well. All right. So, give that a crack. Watch out for shells. You don't want to get any of those in there. All right. Everything is out of my bowl currently right now, so I don't have to worry about anything else. Oh, found a shell. I am not the best at cracking the eggs. I'm more better at eating the eggs, but that's okay. Okay. We're all in this together, right, team? All right. Okay. So we got 5. And 6 with a little bit of shell. Okay, got the shell out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 7. And last but not least, number 8. All right, we got our eggs. Okay, otherwise that's 4 cups worth. Okay, now obviously there's large eggs, there's small eggs, there's all different kinds of eggs. Okay, so 4 cups, otherwise 8 eggs. All right, let's whisk that together. So what we're doing, as we are whisking, okay, we are going to then stir in, after we're done with all this, after we're done stirring, we're going to mix those veggies in, okay, that we just cooked. Then we're going to pour the veggie mixture that we just did with the eggs into the muffin tins, bake for 15 to 20 minutes, and then voila. We are going to be happy because our food will be done. We are going to have low-calorie breakfast or snacks, okay? Hey, if you're on intermittent fasting, this is also another good one that you can save, for snacks in the afternoon. Once again, use that microwave to reheat it later on. Doesn't take that long. Just basically put it in there until warm. All right, still whisking here. Still whisking away. Whisking away again in Margaritaville. No? Okay, I'll stop. I know I'm not a good singer. All right, so a little bit more. Now, if you want to add a little bit of salt and pepper to this here as well, feel free to do so. But we just did add salt in there. Ladies and gentlemen, too much salt, too much high blood pressure. High blood pressure, lower scores on your results, that way. And not to mention there could be some health issues. So, a little bit goes a long way, okay, with your salt. All right, so we got that whisked. I am just going to add just a smidge. I'm also going to add just a little smidge of pepper because that's what I like. Okay, very good. All right, so take your sauteed veggies, mix it into with your eggs. Okay, looking good, looking good. if you haven't done so before, reminder, okay? Make sure you use your cooking spray, okay, so your muffins don't get stuck. We did that a while ago. They should be still good to go, all right? So once again, oh, this is looking good, okay? Not sure if you can see that. I don't want to spill that. Yeah, it's going to be too hard to see. Anyways, we have nice colorful greens. We're going to take our cooking tin next. Okay. And we are going to pour that in there. And then I will do this so that when I make a big mess, I don't go, ah! So I'll be right back with all those filled. Okay. As I'm doing this, what I decided to do is just use my measuring cup. Got myself a nice little bowl here. All right. So, divide those up nice and even. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I really do hope that you enjoy this. Once again, you got your oven on, right? You preheated it. All right. Filling up the last couple here. Okay. Don't waste that. Okay, don't waste it. Get it all in there. All right. So, now, we have all the muffin tins filled. Now we are going to bake for 15 to 20 minutes. You want to make sure that the tops are firm to the touch, and then the eggs are fully cooked. So, let's put that in the oven, and let's check base with you back in 15 to 20 minutes. He's back. Ladies and gents, as our muffins are cooking here, as our egg muffins are cooking, we have about 5 minutes left. And a couple quick reminders before we give you the finished product. Once again, these are easy to reheat. They are nice and easy to grab and go. They can be frozen as well. So if you do make a big batch and you're by yourself, or your kids don't want to eat it because they're like, ew, gross, green stuff, healthy stuff, don't tell them what's in it, first of all. Don't make the mistake. But if it doesn't work for you, freeze them. Eat them later. Okay? So, if you have any questions at all, you reach out. But in closing, okay, give this egg muffin cup a try. Once again, it is very low calorie, 50 total, only 3 grams of carbs, 4 grams of protein, which is always very good, 2 grams of fat. Ladies and gentlemen, you could have 2 or 3 of these, and you're still going to be okay, all right? So, let's go check to see where we're at with our muffins here now. Oh, we got about 3 minutes left. I'm going to let that continue to cook a little bit longer. They look about done, but this will give me a great opportunity to talk about hydration, okay? Hydration, okay? The important thing about hydration is do it, okay? When it's cold outside, we don't really think about it, so we need reminders. I just bought myself, and you don't have to buy this size, but this is a gallon. I need little reminders, but this is making me mindful of my water intake each day. Okay, so on here it says 7 a.m. Good morning. Okay, by 9 o'clock, hopefully I get it down a little bit farther, and it says you got this. 11 o'clock it says remember your goal. Always remember your goals, people. Okay, so as the time goes down throughout the end of the day, okay, it gives you little reminders, but it also reminds you not to just slam everything at one time, or you will be in the bathroom for a very long time throughout the day. Now, if you're not a morning person, make this for your time. If you're not a night person, make this for your time. But I wanted to remind you, you should be getting at least half your body weight in ounces of water most days. Okay? Reminders help, but you have to set a goal or you will not get your results. Okay? Water helps flush the system. We're made of water. We got to rehydrate, people. Okay? So once again, this was just a cool little cool little thing as a reminder I wanted to show people, okay? All right. Now, let's see where our muffins are at. Woo. We got about 45 more seconds, everybody. About 45 more seconds, and we got this. I am going to have some with hot sauce, okay? I am not going to show you because I will cry, and I don't want to cry in front of the camera, okay? I love it. It just makes me a little warm. So, if you do like some hot sauce, please reply back to the video. Let me know if you like it hot or if you actually just like the muffins the way they're supposed to be, okay? So let me know. Like the video, share the video with your friends, and what's a reminder, on the video itself, the library, we have lots of different things on there, from workouts to other things we did in the past for our nutrition. Okay, so let's go pull that out of the oven real quick. Okay, turn off our timer. All right, let's see what we got here. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we got a pretty good product here. Okay? They're nice, already serving sized out. They look delicious. They got flavor. They got color. If you can see that, there's some green, some mushrooms, onions, peppers, all those good things. Before you eat it, make sure, though, you double check to make sure that it's fully cooked. If you don't want to make sure it's fully cooked, you take that chance. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy your meal that you are getting today. Coach Doug O saying thank you for your time. Like always, do what you can and not what you can't. Bye now.